Welp, here you are on YouTube. You joined us for some reason, wherever that might be from, Twitch, Patreon, Discord, YouTube. But you're here, and we're glad you made it.
Yes. I'm really happy everyone's here. What? I'm very happy everyone's here. Nathan, let me just... Okay, so we did a reaction to Taylor Swift's Blank Space. I think we did the video. I think we did the music video, if I remember correctly. Okay.
Yeah.
And I just want to say thank you to all of our supporters on our channel. The ones that the true Welpers, the members of our Welpdom. They gave some great comments, and many of those people that are great supporters of our channel actually gave some great responses to something that I want to... I don't know if rant's the right word, but what would you call a response rant? It's like a response, resprant. It's a resprant. I want to give a resprant.
It's a mini rant.
Okay, yeah, it's a mini rant. But here's the thing. Okay, again, people that might be new to our channel. Let me start with the ones that really didn't like it. I don't mind responding to comments that are like, again, you can say your opinions about the song are wrong. I mean, like, if I say whatever artist, whatever song, hey, that was my favorite song, I don't like that sound, and people say, well, I like that sound, it's too bad you didn't like it. Great, that's the truth. I said I didn't like it. You disagreed with my not liking it. That's totally cool. But I was called a creep, Nathan. A creep.
A creep?
A creep.
I'm a creep.
Creep. And I'm a weirdo. I'm staring at Taylor's belly. And I don't belong here. So apparently, because I commented, how dare I? I commented on... I don't even... Here's the thing. When I do these videos, Nathan, I never watch them again. I don't watch the premieres. Even if I watch a premiere, I mute it. I don't want to hear myself. I hate how I sound. So people are like, yeah, we hate how you sound too, Ryan. So I hate how I sound. I don't like to watch myself. So, okay. So someone called me a creep because I commented on the midriff. And you know what? I'm not apologizing for that at all. She's sexy as F. I don't give a flying F. If you don't think that I find her sexy, guess what? I think she's hot. Ooh, you're a misogynistic jerk. Can you imagine? We live in a world where you can't even say someone's pretty anymore. F all of y'all. Like, I'm sick of this crap. She's gorgeous. She's hot. She's sexy. Who cares? All right. Mm-hmm. Would you be better off if I just said, oh, she's a plain Jane ugly beast. I'm just sure glad she can sing good. Then everyone would get mad at me for, how could you say that? She's gorgeous. Like, shut up. Everybody, shut up. Gosh, I'm just so sick of people policing my thoughts. Okay, so there you go. That's my response to being called a creep. Good. I'm a creep. I find good-looking girls. Guess what? Newsflash, I find good-looking girls good-looking. What a novel idea. Oh, cheapers, creepers. Okay. All right. So I got that one out of the way. Here's the other one, Nathan. Again, I guess in that video, I must have said something about that English teacher who breaks down the lyrics.
Oh.
Okay. For the record, you and I haven't seen any of her videos. We haven't seen her videos. Mm-hmm. Let me tell you something, folks. It's called a bit, B-I-T. Bit is kind of like a comedy routine or a play on something where it's not really real. It's just having a little bit of fun. And so when I say that if you want to watch an English teacher break down the lyrics and be schooled on Taylor Swift's meanings and all the Easter eggs, then that's what our channel is for. ... We don't do that. So why would we even want to do that? That's the whole point. So people are like, oh, there's lots of room for reactors. Yeah, exactly. You and I don't break down the sentence structure and how many syllables were used. And she used the word red in this song. Then she used the word broken heart in that song. And then back, if you remember, and speak now. You're right. That's not happening on this channel. So I will say again, if you want to be in school and take notes and have a test at the end of the class, then go listen to her channel and enjoy being taught by an English teacher. I'm sure she's a sweet, sweet person. I wasn't even saying she was a bad. I'm just saying, to me, that sounds boring. I don't want to hear every line broken down line by line. Okay. So there's that one. And then people started going, and then Nathan, something happened on this channel on that last video. People started labeling everyone that's better than us. It got to the point where people were like saying, I don't know. I don't even know who these reactors are. They were telling me reactors. so and so is the best Taylor reactor. So and so is the best Taylor reactor. The English teacher being one of them, and some other person with just letters that don't make a name. I can't pronounce it. Oh yeah, right here. H.T. Hayes. The best Taylor reactions are from, and they actually didn't say from. They said form. H.T. Hayes, and I'm like, so I actually had to Google like, who the hell is H.T. Hayes? And then people were saying that somebody else is really good, and so I wrote on one of the comments, any other suggestions? Can we keep telling everyone where else they can go besides our stupid channel? Like, what is going on here?
All right.
Okay,
so that was not a mini rant. Already somebody's typing up. If you want to skip Ryan's rant, go to timestamp.
Anyways, okay. All right. So, there you go. Okay.
Whew. Okay. Well, we got that off our chest, and yeah. Thanks, Carolyn, for this this request. If you want a refund for your request, we do offer refunds, and if you enjoy this, hey, we've got a lot of rants that you can check out. Now, we've already done one at the AMAs. We did Taylor doing kind of like a montage, and then she did Lover at the end of that. Okay. So this is, I don't know if this is the same venue, like it's the same venue, but is it the same time? Like it was 2019, was that other one? Is this a different time that we're looking at?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe somebody can answer that. Yeah. So for the record, of course, we love Taylor Swift. So that's never been a question. Regardless of their ability to react to Taylor, we love Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. And I suspect we're going to probably, my guess, hot take, we're going to love this video. Okay, so let me just read to you first, Nathan, what she says here. Poor Carolyn. I apologize, Carolyn. Yes, you can get a refund. And if I rant on your video, you can get a refund or a second request. She said, this is a great live performance of a blank space at the award show. She's really funny in it. Oh, it's when she started. I see. She got a little skinny here, though, so we'll probably notice that, she says. Oh. So much. And she talked about it in the documentary, so we did watch Miss Americana. So again, if you want to see Nathan and I react and or basically discuss the Americana Netflix special, we did that. It's on our Patreon. Obviously, that can't go on YouTube, right? So check out our reaction to Miss Americana on our Patreon. So she did. Of course, Taylor talked about that time in her life, and we're happy that she doesn't feel that way anymore about doing that to her body. So she might be quite thin here. And this is especially when you get targeted by the Kardashian hellscape. Ooh, I know. Yeah. So I think in one of my other videos, can't remember which one, we did do a little mini rant on Kardashian there. But yeah.
What year is it? Did you say it?
I don't see a year in the description. I don't know. But if she's thin, I'm going to guess it's after blank space. I don't know. People can tell us between 2013, 14, 15. I don't know.
Okay.
I know her thin years. I'm not sure. Okay. Let us know in the comments if you come up with it, and Nathan and I will start watching the video.
Here we go.
My apologies.
They are floating. I thought they were floating in the picture, and they are, yeah. That's cool. I didn't see that the first time. I didn't realize that he folds over dead.
There you go. It's good that we're going again. Yeah, this video is incredible artwork. handsome.
Okay, I got a couple of thoughts about this.
Yeah, please.
I'm very glad that we saw this at this point in our Taylor Swift journey. And here's why. This is what I had kind of in my mind imagined Taylor Swift as. And the reason, and that's going to sound, it's going to come across negative. I don't care. But
No.
I was,
people know you. They should know you'd never be negative. But
yeah, when I was teaching high school and I saw, kids struggling with their, with their weight or with like eating disorders and that sort of thing.
right.
Like one of the blames that was thrown out there was people like Taylor Swift for kind of showing this impossibly hard image, and like supermodels and the other things that went with that. But that was one of the things that was thrown out there. And at the time I kind of thought like, yeah, that is kind of, people that don't see what they're doing, the damage they're doing. Anyway, so that was my like indictment of Taylor Swift back then.
Sure. Yeah.
If this had been the first thing that people had shown to me, I probably would have come down on this video with like a ton of bricks and said like, like this is unfair imaging to young women, and it sends the wrong message, blah 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 blah. But we have the context of Miss Americana, which I think gives a whole lot of insight of what's going on. And I would say this performance is not one of her best performances. I know there's a lot of theatrics and it's very artistic and there's lots going on, but she doesn't seem to be connecting with the audience like she does in some of the other live stuff that we've seen. Yeah.
It might be the mental state she was in, maybe, or
and I just like, I was like, okay, like that's the song. Like it was essentially the song, like, and it was playing her singing sometimes while she's, it was just a performance is all that it was. Whereas certainly some of the live stuff we see when the band is backing her up and the singers are on stage with her, and that always, I don't know why, it's so energetic, and this just seemed more like this is just a performance.
Yeah, so people are saying that her mental health wasn't on point just right now. So it's like, think of any job, like you and I have both been in jobs where when mental health is down, your job is just that much more difficult. Whatever, whether you're a singer in the military like me or a teacher like you were, like if your mental health is down, your job is just much more difficult.
Yeah,
it's whether your relationships, you name it, right? So she's a performer, and if her mental health isn't in check, and it goes for athletes too, right? A positive locker room, the team is all bound together. Yeah. In fact, I'm a big hockey guy, and when there's like, I don't play, but I watch, and when my team, when you hear the rumors that there's discord in the locker room, it actually translates to performance on the ice. Like even though they have the ability to be amazing athletes, because that's why they're the NHL, let's say, but it's funny how if their brains are off, they're not performing the same. So Taylor would be the same way. So if she's struggling with a lot of different things from the outside influences of other celebrities or whatever, the body thing and all, of course, but here's the funny, well, not the funny thing, but the ironic thing is even somebody like Taylor, who might not be on her A game, still so much better than so many other artists out there, who are on their A game. It's just we're kind of measuring Taylor against Taylor, maybe, is part of it too.
Yeah. So, like, despite what some people think about me, I'm a very empathetic person, and so when I put myself,
Nathan, people love you. They don't like me. They love you're the normal one.
No,
you're the normal one.
In this. I'm not that empathetic. So when I imagine Taylor on stage, I'm putting myself in her shoes and going like, man, how do you deal with all this pressure of like what to look like and how to sound and like somebody who's very like, as someone who's, I'm very like auditorily stimulated. Like I can learn things more auditorily like and musically than I can if somebody like lectured to me, right? If I can like do something where I'm tapping my feet or drumming or whatever, I can learn. But I would have been in if I was in Taylor's shoes, I would have been like sick to my stomach of doing this kind of like lip sync performance. I would have felt like I wasn't being very honest with myself. And I suspect, here's my suspicion, I would guess that when if Taylor ever watched this, she might
She
feel
might
that
have a
way
hard
too.
time.
She might have a hard time to watch this, just knowing what she was going through, how
Yeah.
hard it would have been. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it would have been hard for her, but
She still looked great. I mean, she did look thin. I was expecting more. I would say anorexic thin, but I just mean that as. But yeah, I guess she did look thinner than we're used to seeing her now. But I've seen other photos of videos of her that she even looked thinner. But that being said, I'm glad she's healthy. You know, it seems like she really is in a good spot with Joe, with her body image.
Yeah.
Her performances are just. Of course, we saw the Reputation tour. We saw the Mr. Americana. We've seen other performances, recent performance. She's just she is just. I think she's on top right now. I think. You know. So this
I'm curious to see what the Eras tour looks like. I'm excited to.
I know.
To see the video
really.
comes back from.
I don't want to see any fan footage though. So whatever era footage does get, I think whatever era footage is released via her channel, maybe or something. I really hope she gives us something. If there's like an Eras DVD or look, I'm aging myself. If there's an Eras. If there's like an Eras like concert footage or like concert film, that's what I meant to say. A concert film. I think you and I will really need to react to that, or even go to it. I think I'd like to go to the theater and watch it. You know. But anyways, so hey, fantastic song. I love that song. Actually, it's just a great song. Very interesting to see Taylor at a different part of her life. Maybe not the happiest, but she still looks great. She still sounds great. She's better than many others, quote unquote, artists who are on their A game, even when she's down. So So
some interesting comments coming in from Twitch.
Oh yeah, please.
Just talking about how she tends to get much more nervous for award shows and TV shows, especially.
Okay. Okay.
And it says all of Taylor's worst this is from Twice TSTS. Worst performances have been TV or award shows, like the 2010 Grammys with Stevie Nicks. Yeah, interesting. So that kind of really amplifies her nerves. That makes sense. Yeah, and you'd probably feel nervous leading up to it, which is only going to like make the eating disorder stuff worse because you just feel like, crazy. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for everyone for watching. Truly, if you want to see our Mr. Americana and our Midnight's reaction, what else is blocked on YouTube? I think from Taylor, a couple other things are blocked. I think a Grammys performance.
Yep.
We have quite a few blocked stuff on Patreon. Go ahead and join that. We'd appreciate your support. If not, we just thank you for liking the video, sharing it, and remember. Oh yeah, I forgot at the beginning. Nathan and I said that we're the best reaction channel, and people again took that seriously. Like this is where it gets so. Like people, I think that was the video. Like I said, I don't rewatch things, but I think you know how we do that, right? We do that. We've done that with every artist we do. We'll say we're the best.
Yeah.
Whatever band, insert band name here.
Yeah.
And I admit, so Taylor reactions have the most views or whatever. So, but I'll say it again, Nathan, and I don't care. Okay. We are the best. Taylor Swift reaction channel on YouTube. Better than English teachers. Better than HT Phaser Gun, whatever his name is. And all right.
All right. Well, if you watch this far, the keyword, Ryan, what's the keyword going to be? That people have to type in the comments to show that they actually watched this far.
Hayes Ryan.
Hayes Ryan.
Hayes Ryan.
Hayes Ryan. All right. Thanks so much for joining us, and we hope to see you on the next one.